Hey, Facebook family. So this morning I went on and I did a live stream, and it was more of a rant than a live stream, but this is the live stream that I promised to do this afternoon. And the good news is that this live stream is actually kind of in line with the crazy rant that I did this morning. And it is about the two phrases that no matter where you are in your business, it's the two phrases that you need to start with if you are really going to have that $1 million mindset and get to that next level. Because quite honestly, without this, I can honestly say that I do not know a single solitary successful individual that does not follow this exact plan in some way, shape, or form in order to find success and in order to have that mindset. That mindset is the game changer we're talking about. So, who am I? My name is Dawnna St. Louis. I am CEO of biz-on-fire.com, or you can check out Perfect Profit Zone to find out a little bit more about me. All right. So this morning I went off on this whole thing about the fruits of your labor and how that starts with the words that are coming out of your mouth. But let's talk a little bit more first about the excavation. Because if you're going to find success, there are two phrases that you need to have. I don't and I am. And they make all the difference in the world. You know, when I was sleeping in my car, when I was homeless, one of the things, and I've shared this several times, is that I literally wanted to take, and I do mean literally, I literally wanted to take a sheet, wrap it around my neck, and hang from a tree. I was trying to find a way to kill myself. And so when you are alone and you are literally locked you're in a car in the woods in the middle of nowhere and there is no one around you, how do you change that mindset from I am ready to end my life at 19 years old to I am going to be a success? They are so different, right? The chasm between those two phrases is so vast that how do you go from one to the other? Well, I'm going to actually tell you how to do that. The first phrase is the excavation phrase, because if you are going to plant the seeds of your future, and if you want to have those fruits of your labor, you have to first start with excavating the landscape in which you plant those seeds. And that landscape starts with the excavation starts with the words, I don't. What follows determines exactly what that land looks like, right? So for example, anyone who knows me and has ever hung out around me or has heard my live streams or has seen me on Facebook Live or has met me in person knows this one thing about me that they're usually always kind of freaked out about or laugh about or whatever. You're welcome, Peter. They always say they're shocked when I say the following: I don't drink. I don't drink. Now, here's the funny thing. I don't drink. I never have had a drink. I've never wanted to have a drink. Don't get me wrong. I pour drinks and get people drunk all the time and then take blackmail pictures of them. It's totally cool, but I don't drink. I never have. Never had a drink in my life, right? And so it's kind of funny because I don't drink. But that's just something, that is who I am. That is not a commitment or anything that I've made. I just say that. I don't have to say that I'm clean. I don't have to say, I don't drink. But the thing about the power in the phrase, I don't, is that it changes what you do. So for example, if you said, I don't give up, you don't give up. When I'm in the car, when I was in my car, when I was 19 years old, in my car, thinking about killing myself, you know what I said? I said, I don't do this shit. Who is this? I do not think about ending my life. What is wrong with me? I don't do this. I don't do this. And I said it just like I'm saying it to you right now. That is what I said to myself. I was pissed at myself, even though I had nothing. I had run out of food. I didn't have any money. I had nothing. And yet I could sit there and say, I don't give up. This is bullshit. And I said those words to myself like I'm saying them to you right now. I don't is one of the most powerful phrases that you can use to excavate the landscape, right? When you say something like, I don't show up late. When you say that to people, you are now setting yourself up as a person who does not show up late. You don't do that. Don't excavate the landscape. Things that you do not want in your landscape, you clear them out by saying, I don't. I don't do that. I don't participate. I don't participate in winter. That usually tells people I'm not a winter girl. I don't is a land excavator. It clears everything out so that way you can be ready to plant the seeds of prosperity for your future. But let's talk about what that looks like, because this is the one that people totally screw up. They think that they're like, I want to have, they usually think the way they plant seeds, which is totally wrong, is they say things like, I want to win the lottery. I want to is not a seed planter. I want to lose weight. No. Hey Curtis, that is not how you plant seeds at all. I am going to tell you exactly how you plant seeds. So first you know how to excavate what you're saying, I don't. I don't fail. I don't give up. I don't quit. I don't drink. I don't smoke. If you want to stop smoking, just start saying, I don't smoke. Say it to you, say it to your friends, say it on Facebook, say it, I don't smoke. Whatever you put behind the don't excavates the land for you. So if I don't excavates the land, what creates the invitation for the seed, right? What is the next part? The next part is I am. I am. I am defines you and your future. I am, and whatever follows is the invitation. I am happy. Happiness starts to look for you. I am healthy, even if you feel like crap. I am healthy. I am healthier today than I was yesterday. I don't care if I'm sick as a dog. I'm like, but you know what? I am healthier today than I was yesterday. That is for damn sure. I am stronger today than I was yesterday. I am strong. When you say those words, strength starts to look for you. Health starts to look for you. But see, this is what I usually hear people say, especially if there's something they want to do and they can't figure out a way to do it. They say this, girl, I want to go, but I am so broke. I got all these bills to pay. I am broke. Really? That's what you're planning? Broke? You know what? Not only are you broke, you gonna be broke. Because you are literally saying, I am broke. I got these bills to pay. I'm broke. You know what? I got bills to pay too. And you know what I say? I got bills to pay. I am so happy that I have money left over in my account when I do it. I am so happy that my account is fat after I pay my bills. I don't care if all I got in there is $5 in a Twizzler. I still say I am happy that I have money in my account. You know what? I am happy that I'm able to pay my bills. I am happy, right? I am able to pay my bills and have money left over. What are you inviting into your life? I am happy that I ain't gonna have no bills to pay, but I'm still gonna have a fat ass account. What are you inviting into your life? I know people who get in a traffic jam and they're like, I am so unlucky. You're unlucky because you're in a traffic jam? Bro, you could be walking, right? Like, you gotta really change how you see who you are by using the words I am. You gotta stop sending out them shitty invitations because you're gonna get that shitty stuff back. And this is really, I'm really recognizing that there are a lot of people in my network where this is really a thing for them. I have people who have begged me, and I am using the word begged. They have begged me, Dawnna, you always work with corporate. Please, please, please put on an event that I can go to. I know that what you're going to give me is going to be value. Please put it on. Now I'm putting it on. I'm putting it on at the lowest price I possibly can. And they're like, I am broke. I am busy. I am like, they have all these I ams. Well, guess what? This might be the last one I put on for you. Just saying, especially because it's by invitation. You have to get to the point where you have to not point out your flaws, right? You don't want to sit there and like, here's a really good example. Now, I hate to pick on women, but I'm going to go ahead and pick on women with this one. Here it is. You get up in the morning, You look in the mirror and you're like, whew, my booty sure enough do look too big in this outfit. Does this dress look all right for me? I am fat. I have put on some pounds. I am just getting so old and ugly. Like, this is what you're saying to yourself in the morning. Let me tell you something. Find that thing that's on you that is amazing, okay? I don't care if the fact that you got two eyes. You be like, ooh, I sure enough have these two eyes and they just working so good. Look at my eyes. Look at them. Look, they just working, right? I don't care if the only thing you have is that freckle right there. That freckle is working like a mofo. Like, whatever it is, you have to find that thing about you that you can go, I am beautiful because look at this freckle. This freckle is killing it. We are so afraid of lacking humility that we won't even give ourselves props for things that we do well. Listen, you need to wake up every morning and you need to look in the mirror and go, whoo, look what the Lord put together. Good job. And keep it moving. I had this girl tell me the other day that she looked at my old pictures. And I mean, these pictures are probably from like 10 or 15 years ago. And there's this one picture in particular, and it's an older picture, and my hair is longer, and it has a little blonde in it. And I have on this red and gray flower. And I mean, it's an older picture, like 10 years old. And she said, damn, you look real good. Like, I thought you were in your 30s. I can't believe that you're almost 50. Like, you're going to be 50 next year. And I'm like, yeah, I am going to be 50 next year. She's like, damn. I said, well, I'll take that, boo. Because you know what? You have to get up. And people are going to say right now, I'm not being humble. No, I'm not being humble. Because you know what? Here's the thing. If you don't tell you that you are the shit every day, who is going to? It needs to start with you. You can't expect people to do things for you that you're not going to do for yourself. You got to start somewhere. You got to start making that investment in your own well-being. That is an investment. I'm always talking about making an investment. And people always think I'm talking about financial investment. No, you got to make that mental, that seed planting investment. You have to excavate the land by first saying what you don't accept in your life. And then after that, you have to plant the seeds of your future by saying what you do accept in your life. Let me tell you something. I have seen, I don't know how many of y'all remember from back in the day, I'm going to age myself, Heavy D, or if you even remember Fat Joe. Fat Joe and Heavy D are some big boys, okay? They are some big boys. But you know what? Heavy D and Fat Joe, they put on their stuff, and the first thing they say is, whew, I look good. That's what they say. They look at themselves when they get dressed with all that extra weight, and they say, I look good. You have to start planting that seed about how you feel about yourself and your future if you plan to have it. You can't expect people to plant that for you. See, when I talk about investment, it's just not monetary. If you want that 10 times ROI, I got to start with your mindset. You have to start there. That's where it begins. And don't worry about what people are saying about you and your ego. Believe it or not, with all the crap that I talk, I am extremely humble. I really, really am. When people help me out, there is nobody that bends over backwards further than when someone offers me a hand. I really go out of my way to show my appreciation. But what you really want to do is you want to recognize that you have to excavate the land that you are working on and then plant the seeds of what you want for your future. If you plant the wrong seeds, you're going to bear some fruit that you don't necessarily want to taste. So let's make sure that you're planting the seeds of the future that you do want. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. My name is Dawnna St. Louis. I've done 2 live streams today. So if you really want to get into the mindset of a millionaire, this is where it starts. It's $1 million mindset really starts with here, making an investment in yourself. Anyway, the last story I had to tell you. This was so cool. There is this girl that probably like, I think 5 years ago. There's 2 women that reached out to me, but this one in particular reached out to me about 5 years ago, and her name is Angela. And Angela said one day she was going to work with me. She goes, I can't. She goes, I know you only do corporate, and I can't afford to work with you or be in your classes, but one day I'm going to be in your classes. One day I am going to work with you. One day I'm going to be sitting there front and center, and I'm going to be able to hang out with you for a whole weekend. And so she hit me up 2 days ago, and she saw that I had put out, I said registration was open for, or yesterday, not 2 days ago, yesterday, she saw that registration was open for the Perfect Profit Zone, where I stay in a mansion with 9 other entrepreneurs, or people who want to be entrepreneurs. We stay in $1 million mansion. And so she hit me up and she said, there is no one happier than I am to pay for my spot in the mansion, because I said several years ago that I was going to work with you, and now I am ready to work with you. She planted that seed. She excavated the land. She planted that seed, and now she's watching it bear fruit. Now, you might be saying, damn, 5 years ago, quite honestly, I didn't have an event for her to come to before now, because every time I did this, it was only for corporate. Now I'm actually doing it for people who are not just corporate. And what I love is that she is the perfect personification of a person who said, I don't miss out on opportunities. I am going to work with you. And then when the opportunity came over, she goes, I am picking out my room to the mansion right now. No payment plan needed. And she's like one of the first ones that got her spot. Anyway, sometimes you just got to create that future. If you are a person and you're sitting there right now going, Dawnna, I want to work with you. Don't sit there and say, well, I don't have the money. Don't say that. Say, I am going to find a way. I am going to be there. I am actually putting my money down right now of $450 or $650, whichever plan you use, because I am going to be in that mansion on September 28th. I am going to be in that mansion on October 25th. I am going to make that happen because I am going to have what you promised on that main page. I am going to be there. If that is you, and if you want to be an inner circle advocate, let's make it happen. PM me, and I'll make you an inner circle advocate as well, so you can be a part of the secret club. Anyway, I will talk to you later. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow. I think. We'll see. I think I'll see you tomorrow. I'm not going to make any promises that I can't keep, because my calendar isn't in front of me right now. And I actually think that tomorrow is pretty booked. But I'm going to try. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.